Okay, so we will be recording this session. Welcome again. My name is Tatiana Mahoney. I'm the Director of Family and Community Engagement. And with me is Lourdes Heredia. She is the assistant for FACE, which is Family and Community Engagement. Buenas tardes a todos. Mi nombre es Tatiana Mahoney. Yo soy la directora de participación familiar y comunitaria. Esta sesión está siendo grabada para aquellas otras familias que no hayan podido participar en este momento. Y conmigo está Lourdes Heredia, que es asistente a la Oficina de Participación Familiar y Comunitaria.
Directora, aquí me entró.
Okay, so with us is
Estoy
also...
con mi hermosa amiga secretaria.
Okay, so with us is also Gloria Sanchez. That you'll be able, you may not be able to see it right now, but you'll be able to see it later on. And it's our Family Council Director, that her name is Barbie Chavez, and Gloria Sanchez, who are the our secretary for the Family Council. So Gloria, I'm gonna turn off the sharing the screen so you can see. Gloria, if you can say hello, and Barbie too. Gloria, si puedes decir hola con Barbie. Okay, so there is Barbie.
Líder, aquí estoy, directora.
Okay, cool.
¿Sí me escucha?
Sí, muy bien. So estamos aquí con nuestra directora de Consejo de Familias. So, again, lo que vamos a hacer es que yo voy a hacer toda la presentación. En cierto momento va a haber información del Consejo de Familia y en ese caso va a hablar Barbie o Gloria o ambas para explicar un poco sobre esto que están ofreciendo para las familias y luego yo continúo con el resto de la información. Okay, so again, we will have some of the parents from the Family Council, which is for us the Parent Association. And when it's a time to talk about the Family Council, then Barbie will speak about it to give some information. And then at the end, again, we will have Q&A. So only those parents will be the ones who will be speaking so that we can move the presentation faster. Okay, so we're going to get going. I'm going to share my screen again. And so we usually do news bulletins regularly every Wednesday once the school starts around 12 o'clock. So this will be something that we will have open for discussion once our orientation starts, so that you will let us know if this is the time that still works for you all. But it has worked in the past, so we continue as of now. But of course, as new families come in, you will have a voice as to if this is still a good time. Nosotros tenemos el boletín informativo todos los miércoles a las 2, entre 2 a las 12, cuando empieza el año escolar, es semanal. Más sin embargo, una vez que nosotros tengamos nuestra reunión de bienvenida, los padres pueden darnos información si esto todavía funciona para ustedes. Y claro está, considerando que hay nuevas familias que están entrando a la escuela. Okay, so this is the agenda, dates coming up, Family Council news, middle school and high school orientation, special events, uniforms, forms, and special guests that we have. La agenda, fechas próximas, noticias del Consejo de Familias, orientaciones de escuela intermedia y de secundaria, eventos especiales, uniformes, formularios y tenemos un invitado especial. Y de nuevo yo voy a hablar todo esto de seguido. Por favor, recuerden de mantener su micrófono apagado. Mil gracias por hacerlo en este momento. Okay, so coming up for us, for existing students, is the Algebra 1 Regents. We do have a Regents prep coming up. If your child's already in our school and is in 8th grade taking that Algebra 1 Regents, just remember that look for your emails and see if your child, how your child did in the exam. If you want to increase the the grade, then the examination will be August 16 at 8:30 at our high school. And just know that a good grade is 75 or higher. So if you want to look in your email to see what your child's score is, and make sure that they have that score or higher, so that they can be on track for advanced mathematics classes in high school. Ok, nosotros tenemos la siguiente fecha es preparación para los exámenes de regente, de nuevo para los estudiantes de octavo grado. Fíjese cuáles son los puntajes de su hijo, y si una buena calificación es 75 y más o arriba de 75 para poder estar en el camino avanzado. Así que si quiere volver a no tuvo ese puntaje y quiere volver a tomar el examen, pues lo puede volver a hacer el 16 de agosto a las 8:30 de la mañana en la escuela secundaria. Y la preparación para estos estudiantes de nuevo para el repaso es de agosto 8 al 12. Y de nuevo, si tiene alguna pregunta en cuanto a esto, por favor, pónganlo en el chat o espérese hasta el final de la presentación. Okay, so other regions that are coming up is August 16 is ELA is in the morning. Global 2 and Algebra 2 is in the afternoon. August 17 will be Earth Science and Chemistry in the morning, and Geometry and Living Environment in the afternoon. And again, this will be at the high school. Otros exámenes de regentes que vienen son el 16 de marzo de inglés en la mañana, o Global 2 o Álgebra 2 y Álgebra 2 lo ofrecen en la tarde. El 17 de agosto, que es un miércoles, tienen Ciencias de la Tierra y Química. Y esto es de nuevo en la escuela secundaria, y también tienen Geometría y Living Environment en la tarde. Estos, de nuevo, usted tiene que fijarse, hablarse con su hijo de cómo es el puntaje, y si necesita tomar para aumentar el puntaje, entonces es para volverlo a tomar estos exámenes. Okay, so this is the time where we share with Family Council to get to know one another. And that's why we have some of the families here, Barbie and Gloria and Carmen. I saw Carmen too. They are from the Family Council leadership, and they are inviting our families to go to Little Island. And that will be August 12th, leaving from our middle school here on 204th Street. And the purpose is just to get to know one another and have fun. And this is a trip only for parents, not students. This is a time for you to connect with other parents and to connect with the leadership. Barbie, te doy la palabra si quieres hablar sobre esto. Ya yo les dije en inglés. O Gloria, si quieres compartir algo. If I can't hear you. Gloria, ¿quieres compartir algo del paseo? O Barbie, ¿quieres compartir algo del paseo?
Voy a darle la palabra a mi amiga secretaria. Ahí está, y después yo. Adelante.
Hola a todos, soy Gloria Sánchez, soy un nuevo miembro de la Junta de la Escuela. Estamos hoy en un paseo con la Asociación de Children's SSI. Sorry si estamos un poquito apuradas aquí, pero estamos aquí celebrando uno de los paseos que se hacen para reunión, para convivencia con los padres. De verdad es la primera vez que yo, estando aquí por casi 20 años, no he tenido la oportunidad de convivir, y gracias a Dios, por medio de Carmen Pichardo, Tatiana y de la comunidad de Children's SSI, estamos aquí disfrutando este evento. Gracias.
Thank you, Gloria. So this, as Family Council also partners up with Children's Aid, and they do fun outings with parents, and those are one of our partnerships. In essence, en sí, recuerden que nuestro Consejo de Familias tiene una sociedad con Children's Aid, y ellos también hacen paseos con las familias para divertirse. So, en este momento ellos están en paseo, pero de nuevo, este paseo que viene de la escuela, solamente la escuela, es este agosto 12, saliendo a las 9 de la mañana a partir de la escuela intermedia, y el propósito de nuevo es de conocerse unos a otros. Y si por favor escanea este código en su teléfono para que se una a nosotros y disfrute un poco en comunidad. The next thing is back to school. Also, this is something that the Family Council has done over many years, which is, and we want now that the pandemic is not so bad, we want to bring it back, which is to the families give a welcome back to the staff, just to appreciate all the things that they do for our students, and with a breakfast. So it's a potluck style, and it's going to be August 15. But if you want to participate and bring some food item, please do so before 7:30, because they start early in all sorts of professional development that week. So if you're interested, you can sign up here, and I'll show you how it looks. La otra cosa es que el Consejo de Familias hacía mucho antes de la pandemia, cada año darle una bienvenida al personal de la escuela, ya que ellos dando agradecimiento por todo lo que hacen por nuestros niños, así que lo quieren volver a traer. Y entonces si usted quiere ser parte de esto, en que contribuya algo para el desayuno para el personal, es el 15 de agosto a las 7:30 de la mañana. Tiene que ya estar ahí el desayuno en la escuela secundaria que queda ahí en la 10ª Avenida, y hace un clic y así usted puede registrarse y decirnos que su nombre, su teléfono, el nombre del estudiante simplemente es para mantenerlo en nuestro record, y qué es lo que quiere usted compartir y cuántos, para cuántas personas. Por ejemplo, si trae 20 pastelitos o 20 tamales, pues nos dice tamales y aquí 20. Así nosotros sabemos más o menos cuántas son las cosas que vamos a tener. So the same thing is like this will be the sign-up sheet, and if you would like to contribute with something, you just tell us, for example, I'm going to bring, I don't know, scrambled eggs for 20 people. So that kind of thing will be something you will share. Again, or just muffins for 20, something like that. And again, this is just a supplement. We always provide to our staff their food, but this will be additional to this. Maria, I know you're always busy in the middle of your work, so I'm going to give you a chance to speak.
Hi everyone. Hi, Miss Tatiana. I'm coming a little late because I have a busy right now. And about the regions, the 8th grade can take the regions too. I give you a chance to.
Yeah, so we talked about that before. The regions is, if you look at the score of your child, if it is 75 or higher, you're good. If it is below 75, then they will not be able to take the advanced classes in 9th grade, advanced math. If it is 65, that means that they pass and it's fine. They just will have to take. We'll have to take again the Algebra 1 in high school. And if it's below 65, then they will have to take it again August 16 at 8:30. And there is August 8 to 12 will be at the part of summer school, and they will have that week to go over it.
Okay. You say August 16.
August 16 at 8:30.
Mine belong to 70, mine belong to 60. My daughter belongs to, she got the 9th grade now, so she not passed the algebra. The race is very, very down.
Okay, so then we'll have to go over it with
15.
All right, so then it will be good for her to get the Regents prep, and you will receive a letter from the summer school director, which is Catherine Cuateco. She will be able to send you that.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
All right, so we
Have a
move
blessed
on.
day.
You too. So we move on to orientations. August 22nd, if you're new to IAL, it's at the middle school. This is only for new families that have never been here before. August 23rd is for 5th grade. August 24th, 6th grade. August 25th, 7th grade. August 26th, 8th grade. September 14th, it will be a back to school night. Now, I will talk more about August 22nd in a minute. So you will learn more about that orientation. En cuanto a las orientaciones de la escuela intermedia, tenemos el 22 de agosto, es para los estudiantes y los padres nuevos, totalmente nuevos, nunca han estado aquí, o sea que llegaron aquí de 5º grado o 9º grado, otro grado, nunca han llegado, nunca han estado aquí. Y es el 22 de agosto y voy a hablar más adelante. El 23 de agosto es la orientación para 5º grado, 24 de agosto para 6º, 25 para 7º, 26 para 8º y el 14 de septiembre es una noche de expectativas escolares en que vienen los padres a conocer a los maestros. Okay, the high school orientation, same thing. August 22nd is also for new to IAL. August 23rd is for 9th grade, 24 for 10, 25 for 11, 26 for 12, and we'll have the back to school night September 28. Ok, para las orientaciones para la secundaria tenemos el 22 de agosto de nuevo para los estudiantes nuevos, el 23 para 9º grado, 24 para 10º, 25 para 11, 26 para el 12 y el 28 de septiembre es la noche de expectativas escolares. Okay, and I'll talk more about the orientation later on.
Sorry, Miss Tatiana.
Yes.
I have one child for the first time in the school in
Yes.
6th grade.
So you will get an orientation on the 22nd, and I'll tell you more about that.
Yeah, I have a student there already for maybe 2 or 3 years. But
Yes.
It's coming to 6th grade for the first time in the school.
Yes. So you will. Let me give you more information in a minute. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Okay. So the first day of school is August 29. It's for all grades 5 to 12. The middle school is the doors open at 7:30 and the high school, the doors open at 7:40 a.m. El primer día de clases es el 29 de agosto. Todos los grados de 5 al 12 entran el mismo día, 29 de agosto. La escuela intermedia abren las puertas a las 7:30 y la escuela secundaria abren las puertas a las 7:40. Okay? Now, it does mean that they open the doors at 7:40. That doesn't mean for high school that they will actually have to come in at that time, because during the orientation day, they will tell them when they have to come in, because it's very customized, it's very personalized. So certain children come at certain times and get dismissed at certain times. And that is all during the orientation dates. Okay, so we have a dinner for just parents with who have children receiving special education services. And that is also for you to meet the team and get resources. And that will be August 17 at 6 p.m. at our middle school, 433 West 204 Street. And if you're coming, just let us know. It's our number, and Lourdes can put it on the chat. It's 646-906-4111. Let us know. And she will also may be able to put the link on the chat as well.
¿Puedes repetir, por favor,
Sí.
el teléfono que acaba de dar?
Sí, so lo van a poner en el chat. So, si su niño recibe servicios de educación especial, nosotros tenemos una cena para los padres, así que antes de la orientación que tienen los demás, ustedes tienen una orientación aparte para que sí puedan conocer el equipo, hacer sus preguntas y recibir recursos, y es un pasito antes para que lo prepare bien, cosa de que ya cuando venga la orientación se sienta un poquito más cómodo. Y esta cena es solo para los padres, no vienen los niños, es los padres. Ahora, si en algún momento no pudo con quién dejar el niño, pues entonces nosotros le damos el childcare, pero en sí es solo para los padres. Así que nos avisa si va a venir de nuevo es para que conozcan nuestro equipo y va a ser el 17 de agosto a las 6 p.m. en nuestra ubicación de 433 West 204 calle. Y de nuevo, el teléfono es 646-906-4111 y Lourdes también lo puede poner el formulario ahí para que nos diga si va a venir. Okay, so August 22nd, this is what I said, is the new to IAL orientation. So, Ms. Rosado, this is for you. Since you have a new student, totally new, your child will have to come to do a test so that we know how your child is doing and what kind of preparations we have to have for your child to do well. So your child will come in and for middle school, the orientation is from 8 to 10. They start at the gym. And then from 10 to 12, we have a great resource fair in our parking lot, and they have lots of giveaways. For our high schoolers, they can start at the resource fair from 9 to 10, or, just know that the resource fair will be available for anybody from 9 to 10. And then from 10 to 12, high school students who are completely new will come inside the building and get the orientation at the gym. So this is both middle school and high school will be in the same building, which is at 433 West 204 Street. And that's when they will get the orientation, and that's when the new students also get assessed. And so, el 22 de agosto tenemos una orientación completamente para nuevas familias, solamente para los que nunca han estado aquí, en que los niños vienen a tomar una examinación y la orientación para los niños de quinto al octavo grado es de 8 a 10 de la mañana. Empiezan en el gimnasio y luego se van a tomar su examen, mientras que los padres se quedan en el gimnasio con el personal de directiva para recibir una orientación de cómo funciona así la escuela y lo mismo otro tipos de orientaciones que hay de recursos, y luego de 10 a 12 se van al parqueadero que queda en la esquina de la 204 y la 10ª avenida. Ahí vamos a tener una feria de recursos, es al aire libre. Y mientras tanto, los niños de la escuela secundaria empiezan en la feria de recursos en la mañana de 9 a 10. No tienen que estar totalmente de 9 a 10, simplemente entre esas horas pueden llegar a recibir todos los recursos y luego entran al edificio de 10 a 12 a recibir la misma orientación. Claro, pertinente con lo que requiere a su grado secundario. Okay, so just again, if you have any questions, you can post it on the chat and then we'll answer at the end. Okay, so these are some of the people that you will find at the resource fair. We have the IAL Athletics Department, the PSW is after school programming. We have CUNY in the Heights. We have Empire Blue Cross, Inwood Community Services, NYPPC, which is mental health, the New York Public Library. We have Pathways, which is mentoring, and Urban Advantage. Estos algunos son los que están de la feria de recursos, que son el programa de después de la escuela, el programa de atletismo. Tenemos Empire Blue Cross, tenemos el servicio de Inwood Community Services, que son todo apoyo de salud mental, al igual que NYPPC. Tenemos la biblioteca pública, un programa de mentoría que se llama Pathways y un programa que tenemos un consorcio con los museos que se llama Urban Advantage. Y ellos van a venir a hablar y dar muchos regalos. Okay, so now we're going to go into uniforms, and before we go into uniforms, I want to show you what you will get. And next week, you will get on your email a gift card. And the gift card is for $100 per child. So if you have 3 children, then you get $300. So the gift card looks like this. And when you get it, then you click and see get your e-card. now, and this is coming from Land's End. And when you click there, it will give you this kind of image, and it will say the amount. This is a sample, so here it says 20, but really you're getting 100. And when it says tap here to redeem, you click in there, and this is what you will get. And this is the gift card number and the PIN. I wanted to show you this before we go in to show you how to get the uniforms. Ok, en cuanto a uniformes, la próxima semana usted va a recibir una tarjeta de regalo que viene de Land's End. En sí, la escuela está pagando a Land's End para que cada niño reciba $100. Así que si usted tiene 3 niños, usted va a recibir $300 para cada uno, y cada número de tarjeta va a ser diferente. Entonces, usted va a recibir la semana que viene, esto es como se ve en su teléfono, usted va a recibir una imagen que sea así, hace un clic aquí donde está negrito que dice Get Your E-Card Now, ese es obtenga su tarjeta electrónica, y le va a venir una vez que hace ponche ahí, le va a salir esta imagen que le está diciendo que haga un clic aquí en donde está Land's End para redimir su tarjeta, y le va a llegar y le va a ver esta imagen con el número de la tarjeta. Si usted tiene 3 hijos, el número va a cambiar para los 3, son diferentes. Y es el PIN number, está aquí. Aquí dice que el valor es 20, pero en sí para usted va a ser $100. Okay. So I'm going to now going to give Lourdes, I'm going to let Lourdes share her screen because she's going to show you how to order online. What you're going to do is you're going to go to our website, and once she is on our website, then okay, so you're going to go to Families, Family Engagement, and don't worry, we're going to go over again in Spanish. So Family Engagement, and then you're going to scroll down, and where it says uniforms and you say instructions on how to order, you're going to click there, English. Okay. And then it gives you this page where it shows you our number, which is our school number. They're going to ask you in case you call them directly, what is the school number? But if not, you can just click on the link there. And then what it's going to show is our logo there. This is important, and it shows our number that is preferred. It's important that you have that there. Okay, you scroll down and you are going to say it's a girl. So you're shopping for your girl, and for they say you put for middle school, let's put it at 5th grade. So you go shop as now as a guest. So we're going to click there, and then as you can see, it shows you what the requirements are for middle school, and it says, and what the requirements are for high school. So in this case, it says students what they're expected to wear, and then we'll also go over that. So let's say we're going to buy a polo shirt. So we click on the polo, and for middle school is a royal blue. And you will see that it can give you the size. So you can click on the size if you don't know what your child's size is, and you can check what the dimensions are, and in what it is in centimeters or in inches. So you'll be able to see that. Mm-hmm. Okay. So then we can go back. You can also look if you don't know that, you say you shop every time from, let's say you shop from Old Navy. Let's say you shop from Old Navy. So then you can look and say, what is it that you, the size for Old Navy? And then that will allow you to say, well, if it is an Old Navy is an extra large, then it's also an extra large for Land's End. It just gives you an option. Okay. All right. So then you will see that here it has the logo because the logo is separate. So you'll be charged for the t-shirt, but also for the logo is usually a $5.95. So make sure that you got that. Otherwise, you're going to get a shirt without a logo. So make sure that you add it to your bag, the logo, and then you continue. Let's go to checkout. Okay. And then you're going to see that includes the t-shirts and the logo, right? And then look,
Yeah.
continue to check out. Okay, so now this is where you put your information, and then you're going to continue to payment, okay? So when your payment, let's put it, when you put in the payment, notice here that is select payment method is a tiny in words. It says apply my gift card. And that's where you have to click. And that's where you put the card number, the PIN ID number, and the big number and the PIN, you know, and then you apply it. So that's how it works. Okay, so we're going to go back to,
These two people,
we're
to
gonna
the
go,
dentist is outside.
we're going to go over again.
Alicia
We're
and
gonna go again in Spanish. Okay, so ahorita vamos a volverlo a ver en español. So, como ve, antes de empezar, va a la parte de abajo a la derecha, dice Translate, y ahí busca la banderita de España, que es roja y amarillo al final. Y ahí entonces le sale todo en español. Y ahora vamos a compromiso familiar. Y entonces ahí hace un clic y le vamos al final hacia donde dice instrucciones para hacer el pedido en español. Y entonces hace clic ahí y de nuevo el número de escolar le dice cuál es el número escolar. Si es más fácil que usted llame directamente, le van a pedir el número escolar, que es este 900-153-065. Y si no, hace un clic en este enlace para que pueda entrar. Si no le, ok, le llega aquí a Lancen y de nuevo usted pone el nombre, el género de su niño. Y entonces ahí, pone, digamos que va a ser un niño y pongamos el otro, hagamos, let's select boy and let's select the grade, let's say 12 or 9, 10, 11, okay. Entonces vamos a buscar. Entonces aquí nos sale de nuevo la información en high school, la información en middle school. Ok, ahora como ve la camiseta, Maria, you please mute everything. Yes, so la camiseta ve que es azul clarita. La opción le da de una vez al decir que es de 9 grado en adelante, le va a dar la opción de la camiseta que es azul clarita, que es nuestro color, o si no blanca, usted tiene la opción para las dos. Ok, digamos que escogió la camiseta y luego, de nuevo, sale aquí la camiseta, sale la talla, qué talla es, usted escoge la talla y luego se asegura que esté el logo, que de nuevo le cobran $5.95 por el logo y luego ya sigue agregarlo a la bolsa que va usted a comprar, va a chequearla, que va a entrar ahí y luego hace... ya sale de ahí, puede continuar para pagar y esperamos ahí. Entra la información suya y luego vamos para que pague, ya cuando va a pagar. Entonces ahí va a decir aplicar la tarjeta de regalo. Esta tarjeta de regalo es ahí donde va a poner, hace un clic y va a entrar el número y el PIN y ahí sí es cuando usted va a decir que usted ahí pagó. De nuevo, so de nuevo, la tarjeta de regalo lo que le van a pedir es el PIN y el ID. Este es el que no se ve ahí. So again, this is the number that you will get. If you have several children, then again, you will have different ID numbers and different pins. So we recommend that you just shop, like usually the $100 is going to cover you 2 polo shirts and a sweatshirt. So that's kind of, now it's up to you if you want to buy more than, buy a sweatshirt and buy more polos, then it's up to you. But from us, we get you enough, like $100. So you choose. The uniform is the uniform. So I will talk more about the uniform as to how to order. Well, we did how to order, but in essence, what the uniform looks like. En sí, si tiene más de un hijo, claro está, cada tarjeta de regalo es un número diferente, así que cuando aplique el número de tarjeta lo vaya para solo un hijo, 1 por 1, vaya 1 por 1, y lo que estamos dando, los $100 le va a cubrir 2 camisetas polo y una sudadera, una chaqueta de sudadera. Pero usted decide si no quiere la sudadera, pues solo quiere comprar más polos, pues es solo cosa suya. Lo que sí es que ya después no le vamos a dar una sudadera porque eso era el dinero de la sudadera. Okay, so now for new families, if just know that we are a big family. So we do take from other families if the kids sometimes grow so fast that if they have uniforms in good condition, then they can bring them to our face office. We take donations from 9 to 3:30, and we do give away lightly used uniforms. So we are taking donations. All families, if you want to donate anything, know that we will be open from 9 to 3:30, Monday to Thursday, and 9 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. on Fridays. Somos una familia aquí, así que si las familias que son nuevas, por ejemplo, quieren más uniformes, nosotros recolectamos también de las familias que ya a veces los muchachos se crecen muy rápido y dejan la ropa medio nueva. Entonces pedimos a esas familias que si lo quieren donar, que nos traiga aquí para donar estos uniformes, y a veces hacen un intercambio. Así que estamos disponibles de 9 a.m. a 3:30. Estos son los horarios de verano, y de 9 a.m. a 1:30 los viernes nada más. So I'm going to go to stop sharing, and I'm going to show you now our website, inwoodacademy.org, so that you can see. So you can see how to order it, what all the forms that we have for you. Okay, so you go to inwoodacademy.org, and again, we go to family engagement. And what you're going to find here is the packet that you receive via mail. You should have received already a welcome back note from our CEO, Cristina Reyes. So you can just take a look at that. This is the letter that she wrote. You can get the welcome back letter from our middle school director, Bianca Mercedes, and it will also give you more information about the policy for the uniform, as well as the supply list and summer reading. This is very important because we have ebooks, remember, and then kids who are already reading, they get, the ones who read the most get $100 gift card as a reward. So please be sure to read that. And we have for existing families, all our children are connected to Sora, where they can also track their reading levels. And here is over there all our uniform of how things look. Again, this is the phone number if you like to order. This is the number that they're going to ask you, what's your school number? And then this is for if you're in middle school, this is what is required, which is the royal blue with the logo. You can purchase the pants anywhere you want. You can go to Old Navy, you can go to Macy's, whatever you want to go and get the bottoms, as long as they're khaki or navy blue pants, and the hemline may not be shorter than 3 inches above the knee if you wear shorts. Now the accessories, we no hats or head coverings unless you have a religious exemption or for medical purposes. Otherwise, you know, we ask that they wear the uniform Monday through Thursday, and on Friday they can wear an IAL t-shirt that also you get to win as well, or just wear your uniform on Fridays as well. But we do so many events here that you can win a t-shirt, and then students are allowed to wear that t-shirt that they win, and again they will wear it with the navy blue or khaki pants. And again, for shoes, it's acceptable footwear. It's like sneakers. Doesn't have to be black. It can be any color, but just good sneakers are good footwear. And not acceptable are flip-flops or, you know, just this type of shoe. We are able to take Crocs, but they have to be worn in the sports mode, which is the strap in the back, so that you are aware of that. If, for example, children later on are cold or something, they can wear and don't have the IAL sweatshirt, then they can wear the sweatshirt, any sweatshirt from your house, but on top they have to wear their polo. They always have to have their polo on top. So they have to look with the polo shirt always on top, again, Monday to Thursday. If it was a Friday, then they can wear any sweater in the bottom, but on top they will have the IAL with shirt with the logo. Okay, so I'm gonna go back to the letter, and then I'm going to keep going with the high school, and then I'm going to go all in Spanish for the other families. This is the letter from our high school principal. His name is Hoi Choi, and you'll get to meet him as well.
Did that go with somebody else?
A new family and
You
new
know,
family orientation.
Mr. Duran and me are doing business.
Sorry, keeping families muted. All right, so and then here is also information about the high school policy for the uniform. Again, is the light blue, as you can see, or white. And again, Monday through Thursday, they use the tops. They must wear if they wear any other hoodie or anything, they can have to, we can see that the polo is on top, but if they're wearing a hoodie that is an IAL hoodie, then we must see the polo is underneath, the polo collar is underneath. So they still need to wear their polo shirts. And the same goes by the shoes is the same. So just make sure that you read this. And if you have any questions, again, you just let us know. Ok. En cuanto a la página web, entonces recuérdense que usted la puede traducir al español y entonces le sale ahí todo en español. Entonces está el mensaje de bienvenida de la directora principal de ejecutiva, que es Cristina Reyes. Está la directora de la escuela intermedia, que es Bianca Mercedes, y el director de la escuela secundaria, que es Hoi Choi. Está ahí las cargas, la puede descargar las cartas. Entonces, por ejemplo, si su niño está en la escuela intermedia, este es mi nombre. Si tiene alguna pregunta, cualquier cosa, siempre nos puede comunicarse con nosotros. Y aquí está también la lista de utensilios y también está la política del uniforme. Y le recuerdo también que en cuanto a la lectura, tenemos, si los padres que ya han estado aquí con nosotros están conectados a nuestra fuente de biblioteca electrónica Sora, y los niños que están leyendo bastante se pueden ganar una tarjeta de regalo de $100. Así que los 3 mejores lectores se pueden ganar $100. Así que en cuanto al uniforme, De nuevo, en la política de uniforme está aquí en español. Recuerde, está el número de la LANCEN que usted puede llamar y le van a pedir el número de la escuela, que es este de nuevo. Recuerde que usted tiene que usar el niño su camiseta polo, lunes a jueves. Los pantalones lo pueden comprar en cualquier lugar. Si usa chores, por favor, que esté 3 pulgadas por encima de la rodilla, o si usa falda, 3 pulgadas por encima de la rodilla por lo menos. En cuanto a accesorios, no se permiten accesorios ni tampoco gorros ni nada de esto, a menos que sea algo por fin religioso o médico. Y toda la ropa tiene que estar, que los viernes, que es el día informal, se usa la camiseta con el logotipo de la escuela que ellos se pueden ganar. Si no tiene esa camiseta para el viernes, pues se puede usar entonces su uniforme común y corriente, pero si se la gana, puede usarla. De nuevo, si su niño tiene frío y necesita un suéter, usted quiere que use una sudadera más abrigada, puede usarse la sudadera y encima ponerle el polo. Siempre tiene que estar esto encima. Y los viernes también puede usarlo debajo la sudadera y encima la camiseta. Ahora, si su niño está usando la sudadera de la escuela, con capucha, pues que se vea lunes a jueves que tenga el polo por debajo, no, que se vea el cuello del polo, y esto aplica también para la escuela secundaria. Los zapatos, de nuevo, este es el mejor zapato que nosotros recomendamos, puede ser en cualquier color. No aceptamos para nada las chancletas. Sí aceptamos los Crocs, pero los días de gimnasia tienen que traer sus zapatos de ejercicio, o si no, se afecta su calificación de educación física por no traer su zapato aceptable para correr. Ok, entonces esto sí es la política de uniformes. So this is uniform. Now, for the high school, again, we have here the letter from the principal, right? And we have the uniforms. So aquí tenemos para la secundaria la política de uniformes y está todo aquí especificado. Es lo mismo más o menos, solo que recuerde que la camiseta ahí es blanca o azul claro, y les recuerdo que la mayoría de los niños siempre escogen azul claro. Por si acaso su niño le hace comprar blanca y después no se la pone, es porque otros tienen ese azul claro. So just so you know that in high school, most kids only use light blue. So if you buy white and then they don't use it, just know that it's because most of the other kids wear light blue. So I just wanted to give you that tip. Okay, so now let's go to other things from the web. Here you will have the list of, and again, you can translate it back to English. You have the supply list. So you go to the supply list for 5th grade and it will show you what's this is what we provide for you. And this is what you must buy. And this is what we ask you to please contribute. It's optional. So just ask to please contribute. Estos son los suministros de 5º grado. Esto es lo que le vamos a proporcionar a cada uno de su niño. Esto es lo que usted le decimos que por favor compre, y esto es lo que por favor contribuya. Esto es opcional. ¿Okay? Así que estas son la lista de suministros grado por grado. Okay? De nuevo, usted lo puede traducir. So this is all, all the supply list for each grade. Okay, so now for high school, then, this is one main, it varies class by class, and they will get more information during the orientation. So it's pertaining to their class. They will have more specific, because it's just very specific. So los niños que están en la escuela secundaria varía mucho los suministros, así que en general esto es lo que le están pidiendo. Las carpetas, los bolígrafos, los lápices, desinfectante de manos, pero el resto es muy específico, así que en los días de orientación es cuando ahí recibe toda esta información. Okay, so that is as far as supplies. I'm going to take you now to forms. these are some of the forms that you are going to be on top of. Health examination form, okay? So this is the regular, you have seen this before. This is the one you take to your doctor, and we also sent it to you. Now, if your child is very athletic and wants to participate in competitive sports and be part of our athletic department, then they have to try out. But before they try out for the different teams, they have to be clear to be able to try out. So you can't try out without a specific medical form. So this is the different form where we have to have the stamp from the doctor and the signature. So this has to be provided. Without this, your child will not be able to try out and will not be able to be, be part of a team. So because it's more specific for your child. Ok, formulario de físico es este que usted ha visto y que nosotros le hemos mandado a su correo. Y es el que usted entrega a su médico y es el que nos tiene que devolver. Ahora, si su niño le encanta el atletismo, quiere competir a nivel competitivo, necesita hacer pruebas de atletismo para diferentes deportes y antes de hacer la prueba le piden que tenga este tipo de físico con un sello del médico y la firma del médico. Sin esto, su niño no va a poder participar en las pruebas y sin saber la prueba, pues no va a saber si entró al equipo o no entró al equipo. Esto de nuevo es solo para los niños que quieren estar a nivel competitivo. Esto no tiene nada que ver que todos reciben educación física, pero hay ciertos que van a estar compitiendo con otras escuelas, entonces se requiere un tipo más de educación física. Okay, the other form that I wanted to show you here is the bus form. So for the families who are in the Bronx for 5th and 6th grade, we're offering bus service to this zip code. So if your child is in this you live in this zip code, then please let us know as soon as possible because we still haven't received that many bus service forms. So we haven't been able to create the routes for the buses. So please do so as soon as possible. Fill this out and Lourdes can, maybe we can put that on the chat. Let me see, I'll put it on the chat. Let me see. And if you did, then you're good. If you haven't, and for some reason the form is no longer in service, then let us know where you are. Just always come back to us. All right. So este es el formulario de bus. Si su niño está en quinto y sexto o sexto grado, solo es para quinto o sexto y vive en el Bronx, solo si está en estas áreas de código postal, nosotros ofrecemos servicio de paradero. No es de puerta a puerta, es solo de paradero y nos avisa por favor lo antes posible porque ya tenemos que hacer las rutas de los buses. Okay, just know in terms of busing or transportation, we follow the Department of Transportation because this is a public school. That means that their schedule is not the same as our schedule. So they will go by regular public schools. So if public schools decide to start September 9, which I don't know, I'm making this up, then busing will start September 9. Okay, unless your child has busing in their IEP. If your child has busing in the IEP, then the arrangement with Department of Transportation is different. Okay. So, and then of course we have all the other information about, we will do testing in our school. And so you just let us know please, if you are new to our school and you need COVID tests, we will be providing many COVID tests so that you can take home. If you're not new to our school and want COVID test, please come by our office and we will provide that for you as well. Okay, but this is what you will provide our test results before we come into our school. All right, sorry about that. Ok, de nuevo, esto es para entrar los resultados de COVID. Y si usted no tiene pruebas de COVID, si es niño nuevo, cuando usted venga a la orientación le vamos a dar muchas pruebas de COVID. Si no es niño nuevo, pues también si quiere pruebas, por favor acerque a la oficina para darle bastantes a su casa. If you would like to send us the vaccination form, please enter it here. Just add the card here so we know that your child is fully vaccinated. So we follow the Department of Health regulations. So if the Department of Health at this time, everybody has to be masked, then everybody has to be masked. If at the time that we open, it is not everybody has to be masked, then it's optional, then it's optional. So just know that we just follow exactly what the Department of Health says. So at this moment, it's optional. So, but if the numbers keep increasing, then, you know, it will not be optional. So it's whatever your comfort level is at this moment. I use my mask when I'm with a lot of people. So that is my option. So, but we do get testing in-house in our school, and we offer that testing as well for your child. And yeah, that will be available, and more about that will be given out in the orientation. Okay, at this point, I'm going to invite our guest to give a little bit of a presentation, and then I will be taking all your questions. Actually, let me just take your questions first, because you may forget. So we're going to go over